If you're like me, practicing what you preach is super important. One chiropractic care practice here in Forest is giving you that, along with the experience of ambiance, service, and so much more. I got to speak with Dr. Will Likins, who is living what he does each day, and found out how he's working to better people's health at the Chiropractic Care Center. So we are here at the Chiropractic Care Center, and we are excited to learn some more about this establishment here in Forest. So first off, I wanted to know what inspired you to become a chiropractor?
I injured myself playing football when I was in college, injured my neck, and I tried all the normal things. I tried physical therapy, I went to the ortho center, took the muscle relaxers, painkillers, steroids, and it just wasn't working for me. And so one of my friends recommended a chiropractor. So I went and checked that out and had really, really good results. But more importantly, I think I was just really interested in how they ran their business, how they treated their patients. It had a more holistic, total body approach. I responded really well to it, but I also kind of decided, this is something I could see myself doing for the rest of my life. So I was actually accepted into medical school and walked away and just went ahead and went to chiropractic school out in Kansas City, Missouri.
How long have you been in this practice? And tell us some more about the Chiropractic Care Center too.
So I've been in practice 23 years, and the Chiropractic Care Center has evolved over the years as the practice has grown. Really, my main motivation is I want to provide really world-class care for Lynchburg and the surrounding areas for chiropractic care. So we've really developed a system to be able to provide that for large volumes of people. So we have a ton of patients. We see a patient usually on average every 2 to 3 minutes during the day.
Tell me about the conditions that you treat here and also age groups that are.
Yeah. So I've got babies that show up literally on their way home from the hospital with their mom, and usually I treated their mom all the way through pregnancy to get them ready for labor and delivery. And then I treat the newborns as soon as they come in. I treat them all throughout their life as they have kids. And then I have some patients who are right up close to 100 years old. Everybody associates a chiropractor with musculoskeletal, particularly spinal conditions, so like neck pain, mid-back pain, low back pain. And we do treat all those things very, very effectively, but there's also secondary conditions that are associated with that. So for example, if we have a patient who has a restriction in their pelvis, they're also going to have hip problems, knee problems, foot problems. If they're running, they're going to have plantar fasciitis on that side. So as I start to work on the pelvis, I'm also going to clear out the other secondary conditions associated with that. People who have neck problems, so a whiplash injury or a repetitive injury where they look down for years, like a school secretary, and now they've got impingement at the base of the skull that's causing headaches or symptoms that would radiate down to the arms or hands, causing numbness and tingling. If there's a joint in the human body, I treat that. Really think of it more of a family practice type of an atmosphere where we treat people of all ages and all conditions.
And there's a uniqueness of the office. It's such a beautiful space, and I wanted to know what makes it unique here that's different from other offices.
I think that the difference here, first of all, is the experience that we have. Myself, like I said, I've been in practice 23 years. My staff, one of them's been here for the full 23 years, the other one for 11 years. But to be able to walk into an office where you're greeted by name and you're in and out in 5 to 10 minutes and feel better when you leave, that's really unique in healthcare.
I want to know, if somebody's looking to come and book an appointment, what can they expect when they come in to make that appointment with you?
Sure. Well, the first thing you can expect is you'll be greeted by name from day one. My staff is waiting on you. But when you come in, you'll spend some time with me. We'll talk through what conditions you're interested in having me treat. If necessary, I will take x-rays. I have a digital x-ray unit here. I read all those myself. And then I'll establish a treatment plan for the patient, and then we'll go ahead and start implementing that and get them into care.
What do you love most about your job, and where do you see the future of your office going?
What I love most about my job is just getting people back to their full potential. And it also affects your personality. I mean, if you're in pain for an extended period of time, that affects relationships, that affects how you view yourself. It can lead to depression. So just to be able to get people to a state where they can really maximize their life potential, maximize their relationships, and be able to do the things they need to do to support their families. Grandparents that come in that want to play with their grandkids in the yard, they've worked their whole life to retire, and now they've got that opportunity, but they're in pain, they can't do that. Had a patient last week that just came in, you see, no, Dr. Likins, I was able to play with my grandkids in my yard for the first time.
Awesome.
you can't put a price tag on that. I mean, for me, that's extremely rewarding.
And if you are looking for a chiropractic practice that can get you back on track and your health and find out insurance options too, give Chiropractic Care Center a call at 434-525-4588. You can find them on Facebook and online at drlikins.com. We'll be right back.